And on the 3rd day of the 9th month, the 2nd year since he had spake to them, lo, he arose to issue forth to them once more. And the word spewed like the adder's venom. Send me to Cleveland. You can't do that to God's chosen, re-rosen disc jockey and think you go get off scot-free. No, sir. I'm looking to cut me somebody. That's it. I'm going to make some sucker bleed. You sit your butt out there in that sump pump of a mistake on a lake and see if you don't come back looking to bruise, contuse, confuse, and abuse somebody. Anybody. You think you got problems here in New York with bank robberies. They ain't got no bank robberies in Cleveland. Ain't nobody got no money. That's right. And if they do, they can't keep it long enough to get to the bank. Hey, hunky, give me the money. Yeah. I mean, the only way I survived in Cleveland was to change my name to Imus X. Send me to Cleveland. Have you lost your mind? And then God's chosen, re-rosen disc jockey settled down, tried to get a grip on the situation. For lo and Hosanna banana, if you will, the prophecies had come to pass as it is written in yon ARB, so shall it be. But cried the multitudes, wait a minute here, not so damn fast. Imus is back. For this second shot, will he succeed, or is he but another false prophet? And God's chosen, re-rosen disc jockey turned to them as I turned to you and spake thus. Smart money's on the smart mouth, O ye of little faith. Go with the flow and kiss this. WNBC.
We'll be shadows in the moonlight. Darling, I'll meet you at midnight. Hand in hand we'll go, dancing through the Milky Way. And we'll find a little hideaway where we can love the whole night away. We'll be shadows in the moonlight, right up till the light of day. Ooh, the night is young, and baby, so are we. Glad, I'm gonna make you glad you came. Ooh, you won't need a thing, just bring your love for me. Darling, I will do the same. We'll be shadows in the moonlight. Darling, I'll meet you at midnight. Hand in hand we'll go, dancing through the Milky Way. Ooh, you won't need a thing, just bring your love for me. You'll be glad you came, just wait and see. Wait and see. We'll be shadows in the moonlight. Darling, I'll meet you at midnight. Hand in hand we'll go, dancing through the Milky Way. And we'll find a little hideaway where we can love the whole night away. We'll be shadows in the moonlight, right up till the light of day.
WNBC. Imus in the morning, 5:37 now, 23 till 6 o'clock, going to be cloudy with a shower this morning, and then this afternoon it'll be warm and very humid. Somewhere between 85 and 90 degrees, probably around 90 degrees. Got a couple of televisions to give away this morning and some tickets to see the Bee Gees.
If you haven't been reading the Wall Street Journal regularly, you've been missing important business news that can help you. In a moment, I'll tell you about it, but first have a pencil handy for word of an important offer. In recent editions, the Journal examined foreigners' appetites for U.S. companies, cashing in on a combination of weak dollars and stocks. It looked at what's happening in the housing market. If you're thinking of buying a home, better start thinking in six figures. Other Journal stories talked about how Americans are spending less and less of their income for food, chances of a tax cut, about gasoline, and what'll happen to prices now that the long lines are gone. And some indications the recession may be mild. Right now, things are happening all around the world that can affect you, your company, your future. The Wall Street Journal. It's all the business news you need when you need it. Right now, you can get 20 weeks of the Journal. That's 100 copies for only $22. A real money-saving offer. So call this toll-free number now in the continental U.S. 800-648-5311. That's 800-648-5311. You'll be billed later.
I run a supermarket, and people always ask my advice. Nick, what should I buy for this? What should I buy for that? Well, I can't steer them wrong or they won't come back. So when someone asks, well, what should I buy to clean my bathroom? I always say, fantastic. They say, fantastic is my kitchen cleaner. Look, I tell them, as fast and easy as Fantastic cleans your kitchen, it'll clean your bath. Well, they must like it. They keep coming back for more. Fantastic. What it does for your kitchen, it'll do for your bath.
In a few minutes, Imus in Washington and Geraldo Santana Banana. Reverend Hargis back to 20 till 6, WNBC.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. Looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time.
WNBC. Imus in the morning, 5:41, 19 now till 6 o'clock. Cloudy with a shower this morning, this afternoon. It's going to be warm and humid with a high of around 90 degrees. Oh, it's awful, man. Cleveland Browns came in here and beat up on the Jets yesterday. They're angry. I told you, people in Cleveland, oh, they're upset, mad about being there. It was the overtime game. We don't know what the score is, but I'll find that out probably in just a couple minutes. Eagles whipped the Giants. Looked like they was going to blow them out. I was watching a little bit of it before we went out there to Orleans and Queens. Had 15,000 people out there yesterday to see Orleans. Boys had a hit and a half. Got more roadies than the Bee Gees. That's right. They were ready. Okay. Other than that, not a lot going on. The Mets beat Houston 5-4, and the Yankees beat Kansas City a little late for all that. 6-5. 17 now until 6 o'clock.
When's the last time you checked Fleet Right? When's the last time you checked Fleet Right? No one's got more parts to keep your truck running right. When's the last time you checked Fleet Right?
1,700 international dealers from coast to coast stock and sell the Fleet Right brand of maintenance parts. They can sell you hoses, belts, batteries, U-joints, seals, and more. More because your international dealer has access to 140 major brands of parts for every make of truck running. And if it's not in stock, chances are he can get it in 24 hours or less. So when it comes to parts, come to your international dealer. He's got the parts to keep your truck running right.
No one's got more parts to keep your truck running right. When was the last time you checked Fleet Right?
Check out your international dealer to keep your truck running right. Fleet Right.
Tony Randall for Rinse and Vac.
September is Rinse and Vac carpet cleaning month. And that means you can save your carpets and some cash now when you do it yourself with Rinse and Vac. We have very low rental rates to help you save now. And when you rent during carpet cleaning month, we'll give you a coupon good for a free Rinse and Vac rental later, the next time you steam clean your carpets. So save some cash and save your carpets when you do it yourself with Rinse and Vac.
Rinse and Vac. Rent it now at a participating hardware store near you.
If you're still using Desinex for athlete's foot, here are some things you should know. Fact. In independent studies, the medication in Aftate has been proven more effective in killing athlete's foot fungus than the medication in Desinex. Fact. Doctors recommend the medication in Aftate 14-1 over that in Desinex. 14-1. That's why we say Aftate is better. Really better. It's the killer. Use only as directed.
5:44:16 now till 6 o'clock. Imus in the morning, WNBC.
Extra, extra. I'm in love. I gotta thank my lucky stars I can't wait. I gotta celebrate. never dance when we make love. I gotta thank my lucky stars and I can't wait. I gotta
WNBC, Barbara Streisand, Imus in the morning. That's a good pair for you. It's 12 minutes now until 6 o'clock. 12 till 6. Cloudy with a shower this morning. This afternoon is going to be warm and humid. High B up around 90 degrees. Geraldo Santana Banana upcoming here on Imus in the morning, as is Reverend Hargis, brought him back from Cleveland, yes, and Crazy Bob and Imus in Washington, and a couple of surprises. WNBC giving away $75,000 in cash and prizes from the Music Mobile over the entire Labor Day weekend. We're going to have 10 times the average number of daily winners, and we'll be offering color TVs, microwave ovens, vacations, and more. Pick up your WNBC bumper stickers where Sprite, the clear favorite, is sold. Plus, I got 2 televisions worth all kinds of money and tickets to the Bee Gees to give away this morning.
And now, Dr. Wayne Dyer, author of Pulling Your Own Strings.
What do you say to someone who wants to borrow money from you, but you don't want to give it? And what if there's someone who's a relative or a close friend? Well, if you're like most people, you make up excuses, but in the end, you give in anyway. But you give in with a price, usually the price of acting against your own will. You feel manipulated, probably even get angry. These and many other examples are the kinds of things that happen to all of us every day. So what do? Well, you could simply say to the other person in a friendly but firm voice, "No, I really don't want to be a creditor." Not only will other people get the message right away, but more important, you're going to respect yourself even more. I'm Wayne Dyer, and in my new book, Pulling Your Own Strings, I'll give you some of the ammunition you need against all of these people who may be trying to manipulate you. Perhaps it's your boss, your fellow workers, sales clerks, bureaucrats, your relatives, or even your lover. Isn't it time to take charge of your own life and start pulling your own strings?
Pulling Your Own Strings, Wayne Dyer's bestseller, is now an Avon paperback, on sale everywhere.
Jane, whatever you took for your hay fever isn't helping now.
Well, I took an antihistamine.
4-hour relief.
Well, that's not bad.
There's got to be something strong that works longer.
Contact.
Contact?
For hay fever?
Yes, Contact. Relieves more hay fever symptoms than the leading antihistamine and relieves them longer, up to 12 hours per capsule. Contact relieves more symptoms and relieves them longer.
Well, that beats what I'm taking.
Contact.
Take when needed, only as directed.
Coming up on 11 till 6, Imus in the morning. Good morning, Charles.
Boy, would you take a coffee break. You know what I mean?
Labor Day, good day to start back to work. I bet you're glad I'm back, aren't you?
Boy, I'm glad you're back. Yeah. Labor Day, Donald, is a tribute to the American worker. Oh, I didn't say thank you, Don. Labor Day is a tribute to the American worker, but it's more often considered the end of summer and a signal that school is about to begin. Today is Labor Day, a federally designated holiday, and throughout the metropolitan area, it'll be celebrated with the usual stuff, picnics, parades, block parties, and what have you. A chance of showers and seasonable. At the moment, it is 77 degrees in Midtown Manhattan. That's what's happening. I'm Charles McCord.
I am Imus in the morning. Charles, you left out a couple of stories, I think, or maybe you didn't get this on...
Perhaps not.
Yes. Well, I'll just give them to you now. Yeah. This just into Imus in Washington. First, a killer rabbit attacked President Carter on a canoe trip near Plains, Georgia. Now, White House officials acknowledge a case of crabs owned by sleazebag rock singer Ricky Lee Jones apparently occupied presidential aide Hamilton Jordan for several weeks earlier this year. And Billy Carter and Ted Kennedy revealed they'll run together. That's right. He'll be president, said Billy, and I'll be queen, or whoever the hell the other nerd is. The two will campaign with the slogan, "You drink and I'll drive." 6 o'clock, WNBC New York, with the most popular songs for the summer. 6 o'clock, 6:04. Going to be cloudy with a shower this morning, this afternoon. Warm and humid with a high near 90. With an editorial opinion here in a couple of minutes on Imus in the Morning, Geraldo Santana Banana.
Molson, that's Canada. Sharing, we've been sharing all these years. The land, the lakes, and the sky. Now raise a glass and share a taste as big as Canada. Molson, with a taste as big as Canada.
Molson Golden, with a taste that's smooth, light, and refreshing. It's too good to miss. Next time, make yours cold and golden. Molson Golden, with a taste as big as Canada.
Now raise a glass and share a taste as big as Canada.
Proudly brewed in Canada and imported by Martlet Importing Company, Great Neck, New York.
Fill her up and we'll wash your car.
Car? This is a Scout. I need a Scout wash.
International Scout. Anything less is just a car.
A car just can't compare to an International Scout. Scout's got four-wheel drive to get you through the toughest going. And in a Scout, you can carry more gear than in any car. Test drive a Scout and see.
International Scout. Anything less is just a car.
WNBC with $75,000 in cash and prizes for you.
Okay, Valerie, open up the B envelope and tell us what you want.
All right, free money.
Go for $200.
We've already given away a lump sum of $1,000 cash, $1,600 Kawasaki motorcycles, lots of free money and vacations, color TV sets, stereo systems, and more. And yet to come, more color TVs, more vacations, $1,000 cash, microwave ovens, and more. And all you have to do is have a WNBC bumper sticker on the back of what you drive, and you're set to win. We could follow your car to your destination. Pick up your bumper sticker wherever Sprite's sold. $75,000 in cash and prizes for you from WNBC.
6 minutes after 6 o'clock. Imus in the Morning, 76 degrees in New York. Geraldo Santana Banana plus 2 televisions and some BG tickets. Upcoming. WNBC.
When you're in love with a beautiful woman, it's hard. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you know it's hard. Everybody wants her. Everybody loves her. Everybody wants to take your baby home. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you watch your friends. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, it never ends. You know they're crazy. You wanna trust her. Then somebody hangs up when you answer the phone. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you're going alone. Maybe it's just an ego problem. Problem is I've been fooled before. My fair weather friends and faint-hearted lovers, and every time it happens, it just convinces me more. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you watch her eyes. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you look alive. Everybody tempts her. Everybody tells her she's the most beautiful woman they know. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you're going alone. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you watch your friends. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, oh, it never
WNBC. Imus in the morning. Dr. Hook and that bunch of pretty ugly guys said, when you're in love with a beautiful girl, it's hard. Oh, certainly. 9 after 6 o'clock now. 9 minutes after 6. If you want to request something or just call up and talk to somebody, 247-8666. Also, concert information and stuff, too. Cloudy with a shower this morning and this afternoon. Warm and humid. High about 90, 76 degrees now in New York, just ahead of Geraldo Santana Banana.
Save now during Sears Spectacular Labor Day Sale. Now through Tuesday only, save $80 on a 19-inch diagonal measure portable color TV. It's just $399.95. Save $100 on a 3.6 horsepower heavy-duty PowerMate vacuum. It's only $199.95. Or save $100 on a Kenmore electric washer-dryer pair. The washer is just $329.95. The electric dryer, $239.95. Through Saturday, save $3 on Sears running shoes. Available in sizes for the whole family at just $8.99 a pair. Or save $20 on Sears men's fall line suits. They're just $69. That's this week only. And through Saturday, September 15th, save 25% on Sears Super Plush Terry bath towels. They're in solids or classic patterns at just $5.99 each. Available at most metro area Sears stores during Sears Spectacular Labor Day Sale. All stores open Monday.
Janet, will you get that? I'm on the phone. Sure. Gee, Charlie, I'm sorry. I just can't. I'm busy. Maybe another time, okay? See you. You turned down Charlie? How could you? He has such gorgeous blue eyes.
Such ugly dandruff.
I never noticed.
I did.
Somebody should tell him about Surex shampoo.
Somebody should.
Sorex medicated shampoo. Used regularly, it's tougher than ordinary dandruff. Leaves your scalp clean as it helps clear away ugly dandruff flakes. And Sorex helps stop itching. Leaves your hair shiny and healthy looking too. That's Sorex, spelled P-S-O-R-E-X. And it's available at drug counters everywhere.
Sis, did I just see you with Charlie?
Sure did.
Knew those gorgeous blue eyes would get to you.
But only because there's no more ugly dandruff in sight.
Really?
Guess somebody must have told him about Sorex.
I wonder who.
I wonder.
Sorex medicated shampoo. It's tougher than ordinary dandruff.
Available.
Use only as directed.
Oh, God. Available at all Dwayne Reed drugstores. Do I have to go back to Cleveland? No, please. Come on, man. 11 after 6. Imus in the morning. WNBC. 11 after 6. Here expressing the opinion of Imus in the morning is Vice President and General Manager Geraldo Santana Banana.
As many of you are aware, there has been much speculation as to what Imus in the morning's attitude would be upon his return to WNBC. Would he prance up and down the halls, smugly sneering, "I told you so"? Or would his return mark the emergence of a more humble, more dedicated performer, bent on giving his all because it's the professional thing to do? And there are other questions yet to be answered. Did he mind being fired? Publicly humiliated, if you will? And how did he feel about being sent to Cleveland? Cleveland? Is there anyone on God's earth who actually likes Cleveland and Western music? The kind he was forced to play in Cleveland? How about the NBC executives responsible for Mr. Imus' demise and his triumphant return? Will it be forgive and forget? Or look out for your back, sucker? And careful when you eat your lunch, Carmine. Let me say, on behalf of Imus in the morning, who the hell knows with this fruitcake? Sure, he acts a little nicer. Just see how you behave after a year in Cleveland. Sure, he don't say awful disgusting things on the air anymore, but you wait till the numbers come in. Of course he's going to show up on time, for a while. But wait, I promised you, as Imus in the morning, Vice President and General Manager, the man's a maniac. He's a nut. He's certified. He's a fruitcake, this guy. He might have fooled you guys, but he ain't fooling me. Oh, Jesus, I need a drink.
Thank you, Geraldo Santana Banana. 13 after 6. Imus in the morning. WNBC.
A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking for I knew it, and as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad, you know I'm gonna be like you. And the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon, a little boy to a man on the moon. 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today, I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay, and he walked away, but his smile never dimmed. He said, I'm gonna be like him, yeah, you know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, the little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, he came from college just the other day, so much like a man I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I can find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids are the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time there.
WNBC, Harry Chapin, Imus in the morning, 17 after 6 o'clock, 6:17. Cloudy with a shower this morning and this afternoon stuff. I heard it's raining in Connecticut probably. Be warm and humid, high about 90, 76 degrees now in New York. They should have held off the football season, according to Charles McCord yesterday. Cleveland came in here, got angry. Guys, they mad because I left them out there. Well, he whooped the Jets in overtime, 25-22. And the Eagles beats the Giants 23-17. In baseball, Yankees, well, great. But they're not going to win now in September. They beat Kansas City 6-5. And the Mets snapped a 9-game losing streak, beating the Astros in Houston 5.